Hello, hello, aka hey y'all. I crack myself up with that because what New Yorker is running around saying hey y'all? It's that doggone ugh. That time I spent 11 years in North Carolina. Yes, I did spend my summers down there too, but I guarantee you I wasn't coming back and saying hey y'all. Whew, it was 11 years. 11 years. I did 11 years in NC. It was like it was like oh, okay, let me not say what it was like, but it was. Fill in the blank. So I'm coming to you today with yet another empowering encounter story. But first, I gotta do what I do. If it is your first time here, I just want to say welcome. You are so very welcome, and I hope that you will be able to enjoy this safe space, this place of community. Hopefully, find some things humorous and entertaining. Hopefully, find some things inspirational, motivational. Hopefully, find it educational in some way. I hope it does something for you. I hope that you find yourself not just as a viewer, but a participant. That, it makes you get something started. You know what I'm saying? Do something different for yourself, right? Okay, that's what I'm just saying, whatever. Have you ever noticed that your neck gets shorter as you get older? I'm like, literally, I used to have like a decent length neck. Okay, anyway, I digress. If you are returning, I just want to say welcome back. You know my shenanigans. You know what it's about. You know how I do. I am a firm believer that I would rather be laughing than crying, although many days it is difficult. So, hopefully, maybe you'll be entertained today. This empowering encounter story, um, it takes place in Peru. And of course, me thinking about my travel guru, Ryan. If you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch it because let me tell you, Ryan is the truth. But anyway, and if indeed Ryan does say yes, that I can reveal who he is, I am going to link some of his travel stuff um in the description. Yeah, in the description section. Charge it to the brain, not to the heart, because the fiber fog is real. I have difficulty focusing on things. I have life with a chronic illness is a challenge. Life with a chronic illness is a challenge. But anyway, we're gonna smile through it anyhow. So this young lady who I met her at the ripe old age of 19. She was 19, not me, okay? Because I'm older than everybody, pretty much in the stories. But yeah, met her at the ripe old age of 19, and um, I'm sure she had done some traveling. I'm not sure how much of it had been alone. I know this was her first time being alone for as a solo person for a long period of time, and the situation was where she had come to do some help with like social media branding and social media marketing for this language school where we were. So we just gonna call her Z. Yes. And Z, who I also lovingly call BB, but not BB like in Swahili means grandmother. No, not BB like that, but BB, aka Boo Baby. Everybody gets a nickname if you know me. Everybody gets a nickname. And yeah, so Z and I met. She arrived in Peru at night, and so I didn't meet her until the next day. And it was so funny because when I met her, I don't know, I feel like it might have been in the kitchen. don't know if it was in the kitchen or, like crossing paths at the bathroom or something. I can't remember. But I remember saying, ooh, because she had experienced what we all came to know as like them gangster skeeters. The mosquitoes that we experienced in Peru was serious. Let me tell you, they were so serious. They would be hanging out on the wall or the door, waiting for you to open the door so they could come in to like your room and stuff, right? Yo, these jokers was like this. They was like the size of spiders. These jokers was huge and they played no games. So anyway, Z was not aware of this and went to sleep in her bed. Only to awaken and find bloop, 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 like over the eye. She had the eye jammy and everything. I was like, ooh. So I said, well, welcome. Welcome to Pimentel. I'm so glad that you're here. And I also said, I'm going to town to Chiclayo today to go and get myself a mosquito net and a fan. Would you like to come too? and she was like, yes. So we had the good fortune of being able to, be the first, bond together on her first day. And yeah, we went to town and got these mosquito nets and bought fans and had some food and talked about things. And I was able to find out that she had her own blog. And it was something like 15,000 followers. Now, this is a long time ago. I want you to understand. This was I don't want to say early days of the internet, but I mean, it was like, not internet, but early days of social media. It was, feel like she was kind of on the first wave of things. It was early on. And I didn't know anybody had 15,000 followers on anything, And I was like, wow. And yeah, so I, got to get, information about her and her family. And, I was very impressed with this young lady who, talked of doing big things and going many places and, whatever. And we, specifically myself, Ryan, and Z, we were watching. I'm trying to remember, did I have Netflix? I'm trying to remember how it was that we were watching certain shows, but we were watching certain shows. And no, I don't think I had Netflix. I think it was Ryan that had we had some kind of way to get to it. But anyway, because he was like the computer guy. But we used to watch this show together. Like, it was our tradition to watch Braxton Family Values. Now, I don't know if you know, Toni Braxton, her family, she has sisters and her mom. And so anyway, Braxton Family Values. We would watch Braxton Family Values. And we would do like facials and stuff. It would be so much fun. Like, we were just so goofy and crazy and just did so many like amazing things together. Like, we have travel stories. I make this very famous, we'll say, libation called Robinade. Like lemonade. Well, Robinade. But let me tell you, Robinade, it will aid whatever ails you. Woo-hoo! Yeah. So that we have, I hope that one day I get to bring some of these people like on to my channel, like to interview them or something, so that we can talk, like they can give you some firsthand accounts of like the interactions that we had together, because they are crazy. And these occur over the course of months, right? Over the course of months. So we did lots of things. We went places together and, had amazing experiences. And, everybody knows my tummy troubles, my health issues, everybody knows everything. But there were some lighter moments in these travels. And, these weekly viewings of, Braxton family values and eating certain foods and, doing certain things together, are included in that. But I want to say with Z, we definitely went to a few different places in Peru together, that I can recall for sure. We went to Chachapoyas and to Cajamarca, but when we went to Cajamarca, it was for Carnival, that I remember. And we went to Mancora for her birthday, which turned into a hot mess. Oh my God. I'm just telling all the stuff. Whew. Yeah, so what had happened was we were going on a girls' trip for her birthday, and you always have to keep your eye on your stuff. So there were a group of us going. One of our friends was not feeling well. Okay, so I don't want to make it sound like we're, blaming her. But she wasn't feeling well, and another person was sitting there with her, and we left the Dags. And myself, Z, and another person, D, we were outside smoking a cigarette. We were smokers at the time. And yeah, so we out there just, chilling and chatting. But what I am failing to mention is that before we even left our place, we were having the ever popular